Hello Barmy Badger Army and welcome to another Beano review. Today we're going to be doing issue 4104 and this is Leaf It Out, and you've got Dan the spy on the front, which is a rare occasion really. It's really fantastic to see him on there, and you've got Minnie the Minx as the special host of the number. You know, they do that in Marvel comics as well, don't they? Back in the day we used to have like Spider-Man on the front there and things like that as one of the stars. And I think that's quite cute. Yeah, leaf it out. It's time to retreat, Prefect. You're stumped this time, Dan. Can Dangerous Dan get the root of the problem? And we've got Lowell's to drive you balmy. Also inside, Are You the Ultimate Dodger? And Water Prank from Harsha. There you go. So this is quite a fun little issue. Actually, this is one of my favourite issues of the Beano for a long time. Right, here we go. You've got Henry from Bath, and is the cover boss, which is fun, and he's having trouble climbing up a rock climbing thing, and they're putting out plungers to help him, so that's quite fun. Right, here we go. Yes. Yeah, Dangerous Dan, Beano Town's top spy. So this is obviously like the start of autumn, and all the leaves have fallen down. You know, and what's happened is that Smirk have made every single leaf in the town fall, every single one, which is quite fun. And there's all these different rays, and there you go. And there's even like a little pop figure in the corner there of James Bond, I think. So the details are definitely there. It's quite fun. There you go, look at that. So yeah, oh dear. Suddenly Smirk top agent Prefect appears. People in Beano Town, the secret organisation of Smirk, caused the great flump with our flumper on Mount Beano. Oh dear. Yeah, so the science raid have caused all this drop of leaves everywhere, and then what happens there is that they go on a big chase to try and clear up all the leaves. Look at that, that's fantastic, look at that bit. So you got Dan and Prefect chasing each other and trying to sort it all out. It's quite funny how he gets like a special leaf blower. I think that's quite fun. And they're like, and don't use it like this. And he goes, well, what about like this? And then goes on a massive chase. This is actually one of my favourite stories of, you know, Dan's for a long time, actually. It's quite fun. Usually, I think, you know, it needs room to grow. It's one of these ones where it definitely needs at least 2 pages in order to be like a good story for Dan. Because obviously, like it being a spy and all that sort of stuff, you need a few pages in order to get a good story, I think. Yeah, so look, and you've even got Calamity James in the background saying on there, I'm stuck at the leaves and I'm nearby. So that's a nice little one. An advert for the Christmas Beano, which is cool. I'm going to try and pick that up soon. There we go. Numbskulls. You know, and this week they go to visit Roger's numbskull, and all sorts of silliness ensues where Ed doesn't want to do the little lawn at his house, but he ends up doing Roger's for free instead, so lots of silliness there. But even that was quite a fun little read. And you've got on there, Are You the Ultimate Dodger? That was quite fun. And you sort of work your way down to see if you're just as good as Roger. That was quite cool. Oh dear. Minnie the Minx stays up all night playing fork knife, and Dad is not very amused. And look, there's sort of like even a porridge face there where she's fallen asleep and all the porridge. So that was quite funny. And on the way to work, you know, she's causing poor old Dad all sorts of mischief. And then Dad is so tired at the end of it that he ends up getting in trouble at work and smelling of mint. Poor Dad. So yeah, this was quite a nice little episode of Me the Minx as well. Oh dear. Yeah, go to bed, are you kidding? They were holding an in-game event in Fork Night last night. They had DJ Pastaface doing a set. Who's DJ Pastaface? It does, it reminds me of that sort of stuff, you know. Oh dear. Makes you laugh at Dad's office. What the dickens? Oh dear. What the dickens is make peace asleep on the job? I don't know, sir. He smells really minty. So that was quite fun. And then you've got some bits and pieces there. Poor old Dad having a nap. And Calamity James creating a massive sunflower, so that it starts off all miserable, the sunflower half dead, and then they put on there, grow more. Oh dear. Contains all unnatural ingredients, which I thought was always funny. Sunflower on sunflower. So it's quite fun. Oh yeah, so that was cool. And then of course it says on there, giant sunflowers attract giant bees, buzz off. So that was quite fun. Yeah. But yeah, I do especially like the art style there. And I love the old classic jokes. You know, fizzy milk. What is that all about? Of course there's a competition for an Amazon Fire tablet and a Nintendo Switch there, and the new joke book, which I'm going to try and pick up at some point. Billy Whiz, the fastest boy in the world, which is always fun. Look at that. Good old Billy Whiz. Yeah. And it's basically about how he can outrun any car. So he's going around trying to outrun all these different cars. But you know, the one car he can't outrun was the ice cream van. I had a really nice ice cream the other day. We had a Biscoff flake ice cream, which was really nice. Yeah, that was really tasty actually. Yeah, do like Biscoff. Do you guys like Biscoff? I do. Biscoff flavouring on ice cream and stuff is fantastic. Yeah, I think it's the new salted caramel myself. Nasher and Nipper, which was fun. Nasher and Nipper are going off for a nice meal, or are they? They're off to the vets. That's mean, isn't it? Mum and Dad convinced Nasher and Nipper it's time to go to out for a special meal, steak dinner, but really they're going to the vets. I think that's harsh. Oh dear. And this week Ruby is given loads of gifts, and it's quite funny really. She's like, oh yeah, I'm getting all these gifts everyone, it's really nice of you. But really it's the science fair and everyone's trying to butter her up to help her. Oh, to help them. I couldn't believe that. That's terrible. Many gifts later. I'm sure something's happening at school today, but I can't remember what it is. And everyone gives her tons of gifts, hoping they're going to help with their science project. So naughty. Right, here we go. Oh dear. And Dennis the Menace, of course, and Nasher Unleashed. Look at that this week. So it's quite a fun one this week with Dennis the Menace. Dennis is basically brought into the world of commerce, where everyone wants to buy sweets and stuff like that off of him, which was quite fun. And then, you know, when business falls flat, he ends up with bags and bags and bags of these sweets, you know. So he should have got out while he could. Basically, he made all the money and then he bought too much stock and ended up getting himself in a bit of trouble there. But the whole thing started. He goes, Dad, I'm like that kid who had nothing in the Oliver film. You made me watch, what was it called? Oliver. Yeah, so basically he wanted lots of different things. I've seen an electronic scooter for £100. What are my life savings? In your 10 years, you've saved £0. Oh, harsh. The OG Dennis doesn't pull any punches, that's for sure. Look at that. Yeah, so he really wants to sort of teach Dennis a lesson there, and they end up teaching each other one, which is quite funny. Sour Crush with Olive. Quite fun. Yeah. And then you got Harsha and the pranky Ha-Ha's Joke Shop, where they're giving each other gross food, which was quite a fun little strip. And the Prank Academy, which was quite a fun one, all about how to like water bottle prank people. This issue has been really good. I've really enjoyed this week's issue of the Beano so far. Every strip was just a classic one. And then this week you've got Banana Man, which is always one of my favourites, and Banana Man's fighting giant robots. And General Blight has decided that magic is the way to go. And there's some Necromonicon Evil Dead references there. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen The Evil Dead, directed by Sam Raimi, and of course starring Bruce Campbell. But when you're old enough, it's a good little horror. Right, there you go. So that's quite cool there. But yeah, so he's doing all this stuff where he's like practicing all different magic and all that sort of stuff, which was quite fun. And it ends with, you know, Banana Man convincing General Bright to go to Bash Street School and do a magic show as his ultimate punishment for trying to hurt Banana Man. I do love the fact that he's wearing a hat on top of a hat. Simple comedy always gets me like that, where he's trying to like get things out of a hat, and they have this big discussion on if he's a good magician or not. Fantastic. So yeah, that was fun. You got the Be More Beano stuff, which is always cool. Do need to try and get Badger Jr. in there again at some point. Betty the Yeti was always good this week. You know, the ordinary girl with an extraordinary best friend, and Betty has literally set fire to gardens and broken sprinklers and all sorts of stuff on their quest to earn a few extra quid, ready for the weekend. Oh dear. Can you put stripes in it too? Oh no. So yeah, they're doing all these different things where it's like stripes and zigzags and all that. So everything goes very wrong for these guys this week. I wouldn't hedge your bets on getting more business. Oh dear. And in this week's Bash Street Kids, teacher is able to track the kids down from escaping at all costs. And they even hide him with Olive, but are still found. Olive and Olive are still... Why would anyone go in here? You know? So, and then it turns out that Teach has put trackers in their uniform. So they managed to escape the teacher by putting the trackers in with the Bash Street pups, which I think is fun. And they managed to get out of it like that. So, you know, any excuse to bring back old characters like the Bash Street pups and things like that is fantastic, yeah. But they were convinced to wear these uniforms because they look cool and all that sort of stuff. So that was fun, yeah. And Roger the Dodger is at a summer fete, which was the Bunkerton Castle Food Festival, and he sort of dodges Dad into eating a horrible sandwich to escape. One hell of a fiery sandwich, look at that. So that's quite fun. But yeah, Miss Mystery's Art Challenge as well, look at that, so that was quite fun. Yeah. Gonna be doing that soon. And you got JJ Freewheeling Freestyle Fun, where they're off on a hike. So yeah, do prepare properly, with a good amount of resources if you're going for a long walk. And, and of course, Angel Face up to mischief, as always. So that was a fun one, that one. And fancy a game of pranks or ladders next week. Yeah. So, and of course you've got the trillionaire Ted, who gets all these different cool things given to him, which is cool. And Leaf It Out, this was a good issue. And I must admit, right, usually I have my favourite strips, don't I? And I tell you guys which one's my favourite. Well, you know what? Every single strip this week made me laugh out loud, and made good talking points with Badger Jr. and me, and all that sort of stuff. And he was really into it, every single one as well. They're really good this week. For some reason, like, every single strip really made me laugh, had lots of comedy, had lots of references, had nods to the past. This was a really good issue, and it was lots of fun. So, DC Thompson, this was a good one, guys. Thanks very much for that. Yeah, really enjoyable issue, really made me laugh, and fun stuff. It really was. Every one was on point. Every single one. If I had to say a favourite, I would definitely say Dan was good, and of course Calamity James was fantastic. Numbskulls was good. They're all good, basically. This was a really good issue. So yeah, if you get the chance, pick that one up, because it's really good. Right, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. And I really hope you enjoyed this episode. See you next time. And of course, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and check any stream, vlog or short you may have missed, because it really does appreciate it. The show, it really does help the show. So thank you very much, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now, Barmy Badger Army. Keep safe, keep well. Much love, everyone, and I'll see you in the next vlog, video or stream. Thanks for watching. Bye.